Generation 2 Plasticon review! Woo! In the world of Generation 2, Sunstreaker's just out for a little cruise. Suddenly, his cruise is interrupted by the sound of a jet. As this jet sits there above him, he decides to transform. It turns out this jet is Generation 2 Thrust. What happens next is in your hands. Generation 2 Transformers, brought to you by Hasbro. Some assembly required, vehicles and figures sold separately.
Welcome back to yet another Plasticon review! Today we're going to cover Generation 2 Thrust! Generation 2 Thrust in lime green colors! Yes, he is awesome. This guy screams just, I don't know, it's just something about it is just sick. There's a pun there. Come on, laugh. You know it's funny. Anyhow, he is just awesome. Absolutely love Thrust. Always have. And I think this really screams G2 Thrust. This is just the coolest version that you could ever think of when it comes to Thrust. He is really, 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 really cool. He's got a lot of awesome going on here. He's got this nice green deco going through here with the red cockpit, just like the little red highlights here and there, here and there. He's got these really interesting stripes here, which are pretty much from the same version when he was G1. And he's also got his tattoo of Thrust, but it's kind of hard to read right here. You have to kind of cock this thing down a lot like Starscream, but it does say Thrust right there. Yeah, it's Thrust. Thrust! Yes. He is about as G2 as G2 is going to get. He is awesome. He still has his little deco here on the back wings, which is really, really neat. It's just cool. And he's got firing missiles. Yes, he should. He should have firing missiles. If they want him to fire. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. These are really temperamental. Another episode of Plasticon struggles with missiles. Yes, yes, see? Let me even try the other one. Alright, oh well, fine. Well, let's remove them so they don't misfire on me when I go to transforming them. He's got his little null rays. He doesn't want to fire. Come out there. Big deal. Anyhow, he is really, really cool and very awesome, and he does have his little vertical little things here. The engine pods are covered with this thing, which is kind of interesting. I always wondered, how does he get lift whenever his guns are mounted in the vertical takeoff fans? I don't know, you guys think about that one. How is that even possible? Because you gotta think, you're pulling in all this stuff, you would think you'd pull your munitions through your rotor. You think this might get mounted here or something. I don't know. Hey, it's Thrust. I'm not even gonna question it, because, you know, Thrust is awesome. He always has been. I do like him a lot. He is cool! He does have his positionable wings. You can move his wings up and down however you want to do this. But, you know, most people leave them flat because that's the way Thrust is. Thrust is a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, much like a Harrier. Which, you know, you take off like this and whee! You know, that's what he does. Anyhow, let's go ahead and remove this landing gear and get on to transforming him, because, you know, he's just like any other Seeker out there. Nothing really that special. Anyhow, let's put down these feet. Then I'm going to fold these wings down. Fold this wing down. And I'm going to reverse that backward. Push through here just to get your little arms out. Do. And crack the nose cone here in half. And then run that through. And have this go up. And it stays up because he's a cone head. And then he gets his firing fist of... You guys know where I'm going with this joke. Anyway. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put this here. And guess what? These guys, fists. And he's awesome. And he's cool. And he's Generation 2 Thrust. Because, you know, Thrust is cool. And he always has been. I don't care what anybody says. But you can see now he's got a lot more red and a lot more green going on. He almost has a Christmas deco going on, which is kind of funny. But this is like a really screaming green. So it's not your normal Christmas green where it's all, I don't know, winter greeny or whatever you want to call it. Plus this red is kind of, it's not like red. You know what I mean? It's not like red. It's not like, I don't know, maybe on the camera he's coming off like, you know, a bit like a Coke can, but you know, kind of gives you a bit of scale. There you go. But anyhow, this has been Plasticon. That's been Generation 2 Thrust! You guys stay tuned, I'll end up having some more, because you know, G2's awesome, and G2 forever, and G2, yeah, woohoo, let's go, woo, got more to go. See you later, bye.